G'day, I'm Clive and welcome. A little bit different scenery today. I have a second channel, I have a third channel as well, but the second channel is called CDP Outdoors Australia. I do about all the bushwalking, hiking gear and all that stuff. Now this has been a while since I've done a video for this channel due to family circumstances and myself having a heart attack, but there will be a few more starting to go up again. Can't guarantee every week at first, but that's my aim, is to get one video a week up, if not one a fortnight. I'm going to look at the Trojan, which is the convertible garage creeper seat made by Trojan. I got this from Bunnings here in Western Australia. Now I'll give a shout out to Bunnings, they're pretty good. If they don't have it in stock, you've got a choice of other Bunnings stores around Perth, let's say, and you can do the old click and collect where you can pay for it first and go, when it's ready, go and pick it up. I had to get one because my car's off the road, that's why I bought this, not far from where my wife works. So they sent me the link, I gave them a call, let them know the name of the person picking it up, and that person went down, picked it up for me, and my wife brought it home for me. So the weight of this, they say, is 7.6 kilos, so that's about the 17 pounds in weight. Dimensions, let's start with all that and get it all done first. The actual, as a creeper, it's 1020 millimeters by 400 millimeters by 140 millimeters. When it has a seat, it measures 545 millimeters by 400 millimeters by 490 millimeters. And as a creeper, as you can see, the weight limit is 160 kilograms. As a seat, the weight limit is 135 kilograms, and the wheels on it are, there's 6 of them at 2.5 inches, which are the casters. Now these are better off, I'd say, for on a flat workshop, your concrete floor. I'm going to be outside where the car is at the moment, jacked up and on stands with brick pavers. So the wheels should go over it because they're, let's say, level-ish. They all need bringing up and or redoing again. They've been there for like 25-30 years or more. So let's find myself a knife, get this open, and we'll get it put together and see how difficult it is. See, a lifetime warranty. I'll see what that actually means, and I'll put it along the screen here somewhere. Let's get one of my knives. Let's grab this one. Don't know if you can see. Just there's my cat Puss Puss. Right, let's start from this end. We've started to open it. There's that side. First part, the seat. Now it's protected in bubble wrap. Then the main creeper part, she's in. Oh, give it a tug, give it a tug. And another 2 parts. 1 and 2. And 2 more boxes here. This one's got 1, 2, 3 casters in. Oh, fancy red ones. They seem to go around alright. They look pretty decent. I have looked at a few reviews and the people get mixed messaging. Some love them, some hate them. Some said they'd fall apart easy, so we'll find out over time. The other 3 casters in this box. So there's all 6 casters. Let's drop that down there. Move all these out of the way in it. And we've got all the bolts, nuts. These are the tools in there too. They're the same size. Yeah, they've put 2 spanners in, both the same size. Allen key. 4 main bolts. 3 nuts. 4 nuts, sorry. They're locking nuts. And 4 more nuts, which I believe will go through the frame somewhere for the casters. I think that'll be on, yep, that'll probably be on this part here. Maybe wrong, we'll find out. So get all this off. I have to hide this stuff from the cat. Because all of a sudden, the last month or two, started to enjoy chewing plastic bags and that sort. Now this came in at less than $60. I think it was about $55, $54, 90 odd cents. So that's the headrest. It's better than having a concrete floor below your head. I found the instructions in here. So go in the box, all the rubbish out the way. Instructions, come on, 1 sheet of A4, double-sided. Let's put this back out the way, safe. We've got assembly instructions on one side. Here, more assembly on the second side. General safety instructions, product contents. 4 bolts, 4 nuts, 2 wrenches, 1 hex key, 1 assembly instruction. 6 short bolts. Right. Cheaper mode size 102 centimeters, 40 centimeters by 14 centimeters. Creeper maximum load 160 kilos. And then the seat size 54.5 centimeters, 40 centimeters by 49 centimeters. The maximum seat load 136, which was on the box. Intended use is the car creeper is designed to be folded into a Z shape for use as a seat or unfolded for use as a creeper. It is intended to be used to support and move along a smooth and level surface with a rated load capacity consisting of a single person weighing no more than 136 kilos in seat, 160 kilos in creeper mode, for the purpose of performing automotive maintenance or service. This product is intended for domestic use only, so not a workshop, so it's not one of these super duper heavy duty ones. So hopefully I won't need to use it too often, so it should last. Okay, what we got here. First thing they say is connect these 2 pieces. So let's work this out. That's going to be the tail end. Actually, do it around the opposite way. Get all organised, shall we? Hopefully make it easier for myself. So we've got that one. So which way around would that go? So I know. Right. That's your bomb end. Next piece is, where do we go? Where do we go? Yep, that end, which going by the instructions looks like that sits inside of there. Or am I supposed to do it the other way round, as they say? That way round? No. That's the one, that way round. That's it. So we've got one hole here for the bolt to go through, and then second hole here for the bolt to go through. But this here, we've got a locking mechanism, so that goes that way around. So let's drop that in. Find it, there it is. Right, that's in place like that. And then the headrest will go here. Now the reason I'm doing this as I am just doing a dry run, so I've got a better idea of how it goes together, where it's easier. The actual headrest sits up, what's that, about 1.5 inches. Let's get the tape measure. 30 on the base of that to the base of this, or the top of this to the top of this, is 30 millimeters, 3 centimeters. So what's that? It's about 1.25 inches, isn't it? So it's going to give you a little bit of head support. Okay, so we're going to look at the long bolts. Which way round do they say put them in? So they say put them in from the outside with the nuts on the inside. So this looks like it's going to be the fiddly bit. There it goes. I had to fiddle that, lift it up a little bit. Let's begin centre. So I brought this bolt through. Now I'm going to have to get the nut on the other end here and then tighten it up. Now I do like the idea they're giving you 2 small spanners, so at least you can hold both at the same time. Just nip that up. Can't even see properly, but yeah, do it a little bit more. Do it a tad more. I don't want to overdoing it. Right. Now I'll do the next side. I love this idea with this locking mechanism. You can actually lock it and it'll hold all this in place whilst you're putting it together. I should have got my socket set in all my spanners and may have made this easier, but at least we're able to get it done with these, what's provided. Try and loosen it a little bit more. Yeah. So that's the first part done, the first 2 bolts. A little bit fiddly getting your hand between the seat to hold the bolt into place, just there. You can just squeeze in, which is not too bad. Now this is the first time I've seen one of these, so you're getting the amateur version of putting it all together. Next, done them 2, 3, 4 bolts. Now they're saying, right, place the lower frame 3, middle frame 2 on the floor with bottom side facing down, top padding facing upwards, as it is now. Push the middle frame 2 between the steel frame of the lower frame, which I've done here. So the lower frame, the bum end or your foot end, is on the outside. Pull out the locking pin, which we did with just here, the locking pin. From the lower frame as far as it will go, and slowly let it go off until it clicks into the locking hole in the middle frame, which is there. So that was the first part. 5, flip the now assembled frame so that padding side is on the floor, or padding side down, let's say. Push the upper frame between the steel frame of the middle frame. I take they mean this. Connect the middle frame and the upper frame using the bolts and nuts. So what we've got is one hole there, one hole here, going straight through for your nut and bolts. So let's do them now. Lift it up. Okay, with this, if you're able to push it past to line the holes up. So that's made it easier. Yes. Push this one through all the way. Find it. Let's have a fiddle. Yep, that's come all the way through. Now the locking nuts. Do it this way around, let's see if I can do it. Got it. Do this one. That one was easier. Just give them a tighten up. I'm not going to over tighten them. Just so I can feel it at the end of the locking nut. Do the same over here. Oh, slipped. One. Alright. Just there. Just nice. Yeah, if you bring your bolts just to the end of your locking nuts, it just gives it a pinch, so it's not moving side to side or anything. It's just been held in place. Alright, push 4 of the caster wheels into the 4 holes on the lower frame. Now these 4 holes, looking at it, are squares here and here, the same on that side. Excuse me, sniffing. So I'm going to put this section up with the Allen key on the end, the actual nut, which goes on the casters here. I don't know what they're called, so I'll just call it the casters nut. So that's screw onto them. Put the one in place first. Start screwing it in. Get the Allen key and give it a spin. It's only about 1 and a bit turns, and give it a nip, but it feels it. Oh no, and then the caster's got a square on the bottom, so it has to go in the right way round. Let's turn this caster so it goes. There it is, it's dropped in. Let's give it a nip. Yeah, just here on the caster, then you can see on the camera, at the end of the thread here there's a square which drops into the square holes of the frame here. So the outer holes on the front that you'll see where the nut goes in is round, and out the side you've got the square ones where the caster locks in. Right, let's get this one on. Nip, that's done. I'll turn it around, make it easier for me. Give it a nip. Now you're going to have to check all these nuts and bolts with your casters after using it a few times. Just give them a nip up, make sure they're still there. Let's get this middle one. One, 2, 3, 4 are done. Screw the 2 remaining caster wheels directly into the upper frame. Now the upper frame here, for the casters to go in, are threaded already inside. So I'll get these in there. See if I can get it right. Come on, down you go. There it goes. Feel the greasing in there, so they are greased. Yep. And then I'm going to get some. I've got one in here. Now I'm going to get one of my wrenches and just put it on there and give that a tweak up. See around here, I'll just get a wrench on that and just give it a tighten up. I'll do that later. There we go. Hello, Puss. This one's not going in so easy. It's going. Let's check the thread. Yeah, I think this one I'm going to need to get the wrench on this one straight away. So, back in a moment. Got the grips. Just get this in. It's not going to be easy by the looks of it. Let's just be fiddly. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, it's just fiddly. I'll turn now. Let's give that a nip. Up a little bit more. Do this one while I'm here. Alright, that's that done. Let's read these. Turn the now fully assembled product over so that it is standing on its casters, but the product is now ready for use as a creeper. There we go. Over it comes. It rolls easy. And my desk here, it's probably got a similar raise to the pavers. It goes over. First look at it. It looks okay. It's not. It doesn't look as cheap as it cost. Let's put it that way. Got some good padding on where the backrest goes, the head. Yeah, now to get it up into seat mode, where we pull this out, just lift it up, it locks back in there, and there's your seat mode. Simple. Now, it's probably not as good a quality as the really expensive ones, but looking at it, the ones I have seen, there's very little difference, probably just a different colour to it and that. Yep, locks in place. I'll pull the safety pin out, take it back, a couple of seconds. Go from seat to laying down, or laying down to seat. So that's the Trojan. Let's make sure I get this right. Convertible garage creeper seat. I like that. It's going to make life a lot easier whilst I'm working on the car now. Still moves around easy. So Hope you've enjoyed this video. Let's get it back down. And if you have, and you're not already a subscriber, please go down below, click on the subscribe button, and then click on the notification bell next to it so you can be notified of all future videos. And if you are a subscriber, again, I thank you very much. And hit that thumbs up button, like.